Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Hey guys, Kiri today, and we'll be covering the new Godzilla news, because there's a new Godzilla ride coming out. And I'm not too excited for it, mostly because it's going to be in Japan, and I don't live in Japan. The big news of it is Takashi, I'm going to have to butcher this, I'm sorry, Yamakasi, Takashi, the guy who made Godzilla -1, and there's an article we're going to go over it. And in this new Godzilla: The Ride Giant Clash reveals Mechagodzilla. Mechagodzilla. You know, that's from Godzilla Save the Earth, the way the announcer said it. And I'll go over the design. I'm gonna give my thoughts of the design, but covering the news, going over the article. This is my best announcer voice. Get ready for the ocean battle between Godzilla and the all-new Takashi Yamagazi designed Mechagodzilla on August 1st when Godzilla: The Ride Giant Clash opens at Japan's Shibuya amusement park. Created by Yamakaze, the director of the Academy Award-winning Best Visual Effects for Godzilla -1. Along the GMO production team of Shimuga Inc., Godzilla: The Ride Giant Clash will thrust the King of the Monsters to the sea conflict between the Kaiju type Zero G Breaker Mechagodzilla. Godzilla: The Ride Giant Clash will cast as Godzilla surveillance audiences. I'm so stupid. I'm so sorry. Audiences. Audiences, the Godzilla surveillance crew members aboard the Goose Nest, the flagship vessel of the Emergency Defense Against Gargantuan Encounters (EDGE) team, which houses the Kaiju, Kaiju Defense Kaiju Type Zero Breaker. During the approximately 15-minute splash ride, the audiences will embark on a mission to locate the enraged Godzilla on the Goose Nest Advanced Goose drone ship capable of underwater surface and aerial navigation. The ride will also feature an exclusive pre-roll stream showing the Edge performances, large motion Godzilla coastal tags, and detailed schematics of the Goose Nest monster, plus a mock-up of the Kaiju Type Zero G Breaker in his hangar. Literally, just Kiryu. Okay. Godzilla: The Ride Giant Clash follows Yamasu's original Godzilla: The Ride Giant Monsters Arizona Browse attraction, which is currently showing at Shinview Amusement Park. Kazai is currently working on a new Godzilla featured film, sequel to Godzilla -1 probably. Check out the all-new key visual logo for the Godzilla: The Ride Giant Clash below. Okay, so pretty much it's going to be a new ride in Japan, opening in the amusement park. I'm not going to pronounce that. I'm sorry, I can't spell it. And of course, made by the same guy who made Godzilla -1 and made the Godzilla Giant Monsters Ultimate Battle, which was the one with King Ghidorah as well. So pretty much it does sound interesting. So here is called Kaiju. Of course, removing A from Kaiju type Zero G Breaker. I'm assuming Godzilla Breaker. So it is pretty much just a modern version of Kiryu and Super Mechagodzilla from the Heisei area. When the G-Force made him, they made him in hangar. Of course, you gotta let him out the hangar to go fight Godzilla. So that sounds cool. Again, this sounds cool. I'm not gonna pretend it doesn't sound cool, but for me, I'm not personally interested in it because I don't live in Japan. Or if someone lived in Japan, if I live in Japan, I'd be super hyped to go see this, but I don't, unfortunately. Again, I mean, so again, it sounds really cool. It does sound like again they're kind of doing the whole Kiryu thing. Was like Type 1, Type 2. Of course, in some of the games like the Save the Earth, like Mecha Godzilla 3, though it technically was Kiryu. Again, it does sound cool. So this is pretty much like Edge is I think that's how you say Edge is pretty much like it's a modern version of the Godzilla Force or Godzilla Force like the Heisei Millennium series. So again, it just sounds like it's taking parts from the Heisei Millennium to make this new ride. It does sound like from the Save the Earth where you had the little camera on. If you remember, if you ever played Save the Earth, if you have this special sub that would look and monitor Godzilla on the loading on the home screen, it does sound like something like this. It sounds like you'll get something like that, which that does sound really cool. Again, it does sound cool. It's just for me breaking into the design. of Mechagodzilla, and we're going to we're going to zoom in. I'm going to do a little bit of zoomy zooms. I cannot zoom in. Shit. Well, fuck you. Anyways, so looking into the design, it does reminisce of MonsterVerse was the plates. Um, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a big fan of this design. I do not really care for it. It's just like the proportions are fine. Like it's good proportions. The dorsal plates are fine. Um, the armor it just feels a little bit too exposed. I mean, the hydraulic press for legs again. It feels like they probably would design it like this, but it's the head. I do not like the head. It just looks like a. I'm gonna save this. We're going to this up, this up. Really zoom in here. Like really gonna zoom in. Okay, so looking at the head, it just looks like a giant bear trap. It doesn't feel like his jaw is closed. Like I do not like the enlarged teeth, and I do not like this bottom jaw. It feels more like a bear trap than a jaw. It just like the proportions, the weirdly hollow. Like the hydraulic press. Like the legs look fine. The tail, the dorsal plates, they look good. It's just the chest. Like it looks weird. It looks off-putting. The arms look fine. It's just like the chest and the jaws. Like I really do not like this head. The top part looks fine, and then I just see the really extra large teeth and this. Like, what are we doing? Like again, this just looks like a bear trap. It doesn't look like Mechagodzilla. It just looks like he just put the top part of Mechagodzilla and then he just strapped a bear trap on top of him. And it's just like it doesn't look good. A lot of people are hyped for this. I mean, I'm personally not. The Godzilla design, of course, -1 design, or pretty much this preluded to -1 design. Just I don't know. Just he didn't like he cooked his Godzilla, and then just all the other designs he did just don't look that good. Like the Ghidorah looks fine. The Rodan doesn't look very good in my opinion. And in this, just I'm just gonna put it in doesn't look that good. Like if we just ignore the head, it looks fine. Just a head. It just head takes me out of it. If you just made it more Showa, if you really just made it more Kiryu style or made it more Super Mechagodzilla styled, I think it would have looked great. Or even slightly more MonsterVerse, but this just doesn't look good. It's still better than the anime trilogy design. That just looked like an oversized porcupine. But I don't know. I would put it at the bottom of the like second to worst. If I were to rank the design, it would be the anime trilogy, this design, then it would be personally Showa, MonsterVerse, Super Mecha Godzilla, then it would be Kiryu. Kiryu is just like dummies. It's the go-to standard. It's the Mecha Godzilla design, but that could be a whole separate video. But I'm just wanting to cover this. I thought it was cool. I mean, again, it is cool that we are getting, we're just kind of getting maybe a glimpse at a future Mecha Godzilla in -1 universe. I mean, given it's set in the 50s, to fucking hell no, we're not getting Mecha Godzilla. But I mean, again, it's cool. The whole thing's cool. But I'm just covering the news, just giving y'all an update. This is just my thoughts and opinion. Please like and subscribe and hear more news. Thank you.